Fire has followed humanity since caves and shadows, cooking food, shaping tools, protecting fragile life against endless, freezing darkness, until now. Imagine every flame on Earth, candles, engines, furnaces, extinguishing simultaneously, not flickering, simply refusing to exist anymore. No heat, no light, no combustion. A law of physics quietly collapsing while civilization keeps moving. Unaware it's already doomed. This isn't fantasy or magic. It's a single question, terrifyingly simple. What if fire suddenly stopped burning? The first seconds feel normal. Flames don't explode or fade. They simply vanish, leaving cold air where heat should exist. Gas stoves click endlessly. Matches scrape uselessly. Lighters spark without flame. Confusion spreads faster than fear because nothing looks broken yet. Across cities, millions relight candles simultaneously. And for the first time in history, fire refuses every human command. Industrial furnaces die instantly, molten metal freezing mid-process. Factories halt, machines shudder, production lines collapse into silent mechanical corpses. Power plants dependent on combustion fail within moments. Coal, gas, oil, useless. Electrical grids begin collapsing like falling dominoes. Entire cities dim unevenly, streetlights blinking out, skyscrapers fading floor by floor, darkness spreading with terrifying mathematical precision. Airports freeze mid-operation, jet engines silent, runways useless. Modern transportation collapses in under 1 minute without fire. Cars stall worldwide as fuel combustion fails. Highways become metal graveyards, momentum dying where motion once ruled daily life. Emergency generators never activate. Hospitals, data centers, control rooms realize backup systems depended on the same vanished flame. Within minutes, humanity learns a brutal truth. Fire wasn't convenience. It was the foundation holding civilization upright. As darkness settles, temperatures begin dropping indoors. Homes designed for warmth suddenly behave like thin shells against the cold. Heating systems fail globally. No boilers, no furnaces, no backup flames. Winter becomes instantly lethal rather than seasonal. In colder regions, breath turns visible indoors. Condensation freezes on walls, ceilings, and glass, transforming houses into slow ice traps. Without cooking fires, raw food dominates. Bacteria thrive, digestion weakens, and hunger rises despite full refrigerators everywhere. Boiled water disappears as purification stops. Rivers and taps become biological gambles humanity forgot it once feared. Medical sterilization collapses. Surgeries pause, infections surge, and antibiotics alone cannot replace heat's invisible protective role. Food preservation fails without smoking or cooking. Spoilage accelerates, supply chains fracture, and panic buying empties shelves worldwide. Agriculture suffers silently. Fertilizers, fuel-powered machinery, and heated greenhouses stop functioning, cutting future harvests before seeds sprout. Information networks crumble as data centers overheat or freeze. The digital world flickers, then slowly forgets itself. Humanity realizes fire wasn't just energy. It was control, safety, and the thin line separating survival from extinction. As days pass, nights become deadly. Without fire, darkness isn't absence of light. It's absence of protection. Wildfires no longer burn, but ecosystems collapse anyway. Species evolved around heat. Cycles suddenly lose environmental rhythm and balance. Predators adapt quickly. Darkness favors night hunters, while humans lose their oldest defense against unseen movement. Without controlled burns, forests overgrow dangerously, then freeze, rot, and destabilize entire continental ecosystems. Volcanoes still erupt, lava still flows, but flames never appear, revealing fire was never the Earth's only heat. Scientists panic quietly. Combustion equations fail, laboratories powerless to explain why a fundamental reaction simply vanished. Physics textbooks become historical artifacts, a universe rule rewritten overnight without warning or explanation. Religious and philosophical movements surge. Humanity searches desperately for meaning when science offers none. Without fire, metalworking ends. Tools degrade, infrastructure weakens, and repair becomes impossible at industrial scale. Civilization doesn't collapse suddenly. It decays quietly. Systems failing faster than humans can emotionally process loss. As weeks pass, populations migrate toward equatorial regions, chasing residual warmth, abandoning cities built for a hotter age. Skyscrapers become vertical freezers. Glass towers trap cold air, cracking, shedding panels, collapsing without maintenance heat. The oceans continue unchanged. Currents flow, tides rise, reminding humanity that fire was never nature's priority. Without satellites maintained by fuel and thrust, orbital infrastructure decays. Navigation, weather prediction, and global awareness vanish. Communication fragments into isolated pockets. Radios fall silent. Cables fail. Humanity loses its collective nervous system. Children grow up never seeing flame. Stories describe warmth like myth, a glowing creature that once obeyed humans. Cultural memory erodes. Languages lose words for burn, spark, ember, leaving semantic holes in human thought. Earth's nights grow quieter. No engines, no flames, no industrial roar. Only wind reclaiming soundscape dominance. Humanity stabilizes at smaller numbers. Survival becomes local, fragile, dependent on biology rather than industry. Fire's absence reshapes evolution itself, selecting for resilience, cooperation, and acceptance of a colder universe. Long after collapse, humans relearn daylight rhythms, sleeping with sunsets, waking with dawn, synchronizing life to solar certainty. Without fire, metallurgy ends forever. Stone, wood, bone replace steel, reversing 10,000 years of technological momentum. History fractures into two eras. Before fire died, and after humanity learned its place was never guaranteed. Fire once gave humans mastery. Its disappearance teaches humility. Revealing survival was always borrowed, never owned. In a fireless universe, life continues quietly, colder, simpler, smaller, but undeniably alive, adapting without asking permission. The final lesson burns without flame. Civilization isn't defined by progress, but by resilience when progress disappears.